This is the most terrified I have ever been.
You may not touch the actors won't touch you, but if you touch them back, you will leave. Is that clear?
There is just something so sinister about this place.
No cameras, no phones, no flashlights. If it drops, I'm not going to help you find it because I don't care. So keep it in your pockets at all times.
I remember stories about Pennhurst Asylum from when I was a child. And now here I am, on the very steps of this historic building in Spring City, Pennsylvania. Even without the haunted house, this estate has an unforgettable feeling of dread. My nerves are on edge. Every creak, every shadow, every faint sound makes my heart race.
No vaping or smoking. If you set my asylum on fire, I will lock you in and let you burn down with it. Chicken doors are located at either side of the asylum. If you are too scared to be here or have an emergency, please see somebody in a yellow vest.
This is a battle between my rational mind and my instincts.
Any questions?
I'm Spooky Kisses, and tonight we're at Pennhurst Asylum, located in Spring City, Pennsylvania. I am about to discover this intriguing and modern haunted attraction. But first, we should talk a little history about what this place was once known for. At its peak in the 1960s, the Pennhurst Asylum housed more than 3,000 residents, including people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, as well as individuals with mental health conditions. The overcrowding, poor conditions, and mistreatment of the residents ultimately led to the institution's closure in 1987. Today, many of the buildings at Pennhurst Asylum have been abandoned, and some have fallen into disrepair. However, some of the buildings have been preserved and repurposed for use by other organizations, including a school for children with special needs, a police training facility, and of course, the Pennhurst Asylum haunted attraction.
Pennhurst came from an idea from a property investor who said, I have these large buildings, I don't know what to do. And he actually reached out to one of the icons of the haunt industry, Randy Bates. And working with Randy Bates, he developed the first kind of the phase one of what Pennhurst was. My name is Jim Werner, and I'm the operations manager here at Pennhurst Asylum. Lots of different intellectual properties have pulled the name and terminology of Pennhurst. It's a very common theme for things like asylums and asylum stories. Truthfully, though, Pennhurst was never actually an asylum. It was more of a state hospital and a place where people would drop off disabled children. And this place has lent itself very much to popular culture. Even just this past year, the Pennhurst Asylum was appearing on a very popular Netflix show. You know, you look around our sets and you see this incredible theatrical quality that we have here at Pennhurst, but the sets are just sets. You need the best actors, you need the best makeup crew, you need the best costuming department. To truly put the whole show together, you have to have all the pieces, and we are so lucky here to just be hitting it out of the park at every single chance we can. Even our event staff are some of the nicest customer service oriented people you're ever gonna find.
The Pennhurst Asylum haunted attraction is set on 1,400 acres and the grounds of the former Pennhurst State School and Hospital. The attraction is designed to be a frightening and immersive experience, with actors dressed in terrifying costumes and makeup, special effects, and elaborate sets. It is crafted with meticulous attention to detail, with stories woven into each scene that transport the visitor into another place and time. It recreates the look and feel of an abandoned institution.
You can never leave me nor the mother.
Based on a respect for the history. We have worked very diligently to be respectful to the history of this property. And I know there's some people who are never going to like what we're doing, and that's okay. I know that my staff holds this place in the highest level of respect, and they hold the history of this place in the highest level of respect. And we represent this place, 99% of the year is historical efforts. For a month of the year, we put on one of the best haunted houses in the world, and that's what pays the bills. That's what lets us keep telling the story of those people who were forgotten here.
Jim is right. Nothing can take away the pain of the past. The excitement people have by coming here to Pennhurst and experiencing the impressive buildings for themselves inspires interest and curiosity, which in itself brings about more awareness of the site's historical importance and the plight of the people that once lived here. So let's talk for a moment about the lifeblood of the haunt industry. These are the rock stars of these spooky attractions. But it's not just about looking scary. Scare actors also need to be skilled in improvisation and be able to react to the unpredictable behavior of the guests.
So we're at Pennhurst Asylum, and we've been talking to all the actors and everything.
They need to know when to jump out and when to retreat, how to make convincing scary noises, and how to work with other actors to create a cohesive storyline.
And I think this is going to be really, really frightening. It's heavily actor-based. Is that a real cigarette?
No. It can be whatever you want it to be. It can be fake, it can be real.
There's about 200 actors here, and I'm sure they're all going to come at me. So we'll see how it goes. And wish me luck.
This is my first year.
Are you excited?
I am excited.
Are you nervous?
A blast. No, not at all.
Oh, wow. I'm nervous.
I'm
not going to go through.
My name's AJ King. That's King as in K-I-N-G. King of the world, king of the universe.
Awesome.
This
Is that
Piggy.
lucky?
No, this is Piggy, and Piggy goes moo, and some people look like Piggy, and Piggy fell in my potty.
Look at that, though. It looks real.
They have no idea when I scare people, I come up on them, they have no idea. Sometimes I pick up on them.
No.
Exactly.
Kind of like a
super grounded, like horror-esque super soldier kind of thing.
Soldier.
So you're just gonna be like, I cannot be in this room. Calm down, take a deep breath.
We're all within the asylum.
Yeah, same house.
Oh, same house.
Yeah,
but I'm
attraction, different rooms.
I never cared much for horror because I don't get scared.
Actually, my dad convinced me to do this.
I have worked here for 3 years. This is my 3rd year being here. Had a very great experience. Thanks for having me.
Pretty scary this year. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty intense.
There's a lot of actors, right?
The actors are really, really just like putting their heart and soul.
I know, I'm really, really scared.
You should be.
I've never been here before. How scary is it? Am I gonna be terrified? I think so.
I
It
hope
looks
so.
really, really scary.
I hope you will be.
Nothing scares you, nothing?
Wires just aren't crossed for that.
Oh, wow, you're lucky. I'm scared of everything.
I wanted to do makeup here since like 7th grade,
Wow.
and now I'm doing acting and hopefully doing makeup on the off season.
Pulling up that hill, fun fact, I still haven't seen the show.
Maybe that scares you. So I can't even believe how many actors
So
there are.
many actors, so many talented actors
Yeah.
from different backgrounds. We have people that done theatrical Broadway, or people like me that just did volunteer work.
I want to become an actor eventually, and then I saw an ad on Instagram for this. So I was like, oh, that might be pretty cool.
You know, you look really creepy because you look like a real doctor.
Well, thank you.
Well, I mean, except for the blood.
Well, the blood could be a doctor, too.
Yeah, that's...
My new character is Dr. Herbert Lionel William Jones Jr.
How do you not lose your voice?
I wanted to say garlic. No. I'm doing this new tonight.
You're really freaking me out.
I love it. Like, I love being in the asylum. I love the bunk beds.
It's so hard. It's so hard because we're filming haunts and I'm a screamer. I'm gonna go through, yeah? And I'm scared of everything.
Looking out for you.
I'm scared of everything. You can't miss me because he walks backwards.
I'm always in the asylum. I run the asylum.
The most important thing to remember when you're going into any one of these buildings is you're walking into their house. So make sure you say hello and say goodbye when you leave.
I hope I survive.
I will always be willing to sit down and have a conversation with anybody who doesn't agree with what we're doing.
Pennhurst does have a dark past and was once known for abuse and neglect. Today, it's become a Halloween and historical attraction, drawing thrill seekers and history buffs alike.
So that we can have a dialogue. There's no reason why we can't talk.
But not everyone is happy about this, which Jim openly admits.
Because maybe they don't actually know what we're doing, or maybe I don't understand why they're mad.
There is no denying the dark history of Pennhurst,
But we'll never know until we meet in the middle.
but by turning it into a haunted attraction, it cannot be understated the impact this Halloween haunt has had on the local economy and also the hundreds of young people who work here, some of whom are artistic themselves.
Pennhurst gets a lot of flack because it's like, oh, making fun of
Yeah,
all
some
the things that have
people are-
happened.
Yeah, weird
But
about it, right?
I'm autistic, so I don't have any problem with this, and I would never have known what Pennhurst is unless it was a haunted attraction.
Sure.
So
Many come here for ghost tours, but it is the haunted house attraction that runs from the last week of September through the first week of November that generates funding for yearly operations.
We're a major driver for a lot of local businesses and restaurants during the weekends. And we hire people. We hire locally. So 200 people have seasonal employment here where they're spending money, and it's a nice circle. We're part of the local economy.
Many of the folks who were initially against the attraction and its owners are now working side by side with them
People that were against us at first, we're working with now.
and preserving the heritage of this estate by building a museum for the disabled. This will provide context and meaning for many who come here to visit.
We run a disabled rights museum here.
The on-site museum is housed in the Mayflower Building, a dormitory on the grounds of the former Pennhurst State School and Hospital. Serves as a grassroots museum commemorating the legacy of the historic institution for people with disabilities. They are shining a light on that history and reminding people of the injustices that occurred here.
This is gonna be really scary. I know it's gonna be super scary. So pray for me. If you don't believe in God, that's okay. Just wish me well.
Being a scare actor in a haunted house is not for the weak. It requires a certain type of personality. One who is unafraid to explore the darkest recesses of the human psyche. You will be the architect of fear, the master of manipulation, and the puppeteer of terror. You'll delve into the most primitive and twisted aspects of the human mind. Exploiting our deepest fears and anxieties to create a truly haunting experience.
I can take your face out, but you're not gonna be alive again!
Your victims will be at your mercy.
You'll be decaying in no time!
Helpless against your sinister manipulations. But for those with a true taste for the macabre, the rewards are endless. You'll push your limits, test your fears, and emerge with a newfound sense of power and control over the human psyche.
I'll take care of you.
It's a twisted and malevolent world. But for those brave enough to explore it, the rewards are worth the risk. The set design and the scare actors at Pennhurst work together seamlessly.
Are you here to see what I made? Are you here to see what I did? Do you want to see it?
To create a truly harrowing experience. The combination of the spine-chilling surroundings and the unnerving presence of the scare actors make your heart race and your breath catch in your throat.
Okay, I'll take you in. It's fine, absolutely.
As you stumble out of the asylum, you realize that that experience will stay with you for a long time.
You can swim with us here.
And the memory of the terrifying set design and the sinister scare actors will haunt your dreams for nights to come. As you step into the darkened halls of the Pennhurst Asylum, the weight of the history of this place presses down on you like a heavy blanket. The air is thick with a musty scent of dampness. The flickering, buzzing lights overhead cast a sickly yellow glow over the peeling walls and rusted metal bars that stretch endlessly before you.
Our paranormal here at Pennhurst is truly special, actually. We're very quickly have kind of been nominated nationally as one of the most haunted places that you can go to. And the most interesting thing about paranormal investigating here at Pennhurst is we get reproducible findings. So people get the same experience again and again and again. So when they experience a paranormal experience in Mayflower, they could have somebody 2 months later come out and they have a similar experience. And then 3 weeks later, somebody completely different has a similar experience. So it's kind of a reoccurring theme that people have similar experiences. And then they get their electronic voice phenomenon. They get their photos, they get their, all this evidence. And we really are one of the most well-documented paranormal sites, absolutely, in the country.
Memories from the past are like ethereal ghosts and delicate souls that inhabit the corners of our mind. whispering their secrets in hushed tones. They're like wisps of smoke that swirl and dance, elusive and transient, yet hauntingly beautiful. Each memory is a thread in the tapestry of our life, weaving together the fabric of who we are.
Has anything really weird happened to you?
Well, I'm here all the time, so yeah, weird things have happened.
What
yeah.
weird thing? Have they said your name or has?
So I've had my name said. I've had my name recorded. During an EVP session, I had that they sent to me. The recording was asking where I was and why I wasn't here. I've seen shadow figures. I've seen full body apparitions. I've had doors slam. I've heard footsteps. So I've had a pretty wide variety. Now I'm a little different than most people because I don't really concern myself with it. I have jobs to do. I got things I gotta do around here. I'm a busy guy. So when I see something weird, I make sure it's not somebody who broke in the building, and then I go on my way.
Some memories bring comfort, like a warm embrace from a loved one, while others are like a cold wind that chills us to the bone. Pennhurst is mixed, and many say the spirits are content and now at peace.
We do our history tours almost every Saturday morning. They happen very consistently. And when the weather gets too bad, we kind of back off on them in the very deep parts of the winter. But come spring, you can come take a lovely walking tour with an actual historian, meet former workers, see exhibits, and oftentimes we'll have speakers, guest speakers come in who are experts in their fields. It's a very unique environment to learn.
We're at Pennhurst in the infamous Mayflower building. This is supposed to be super haunted. I mean, really seriously haunted. This is where they do all the paranormal tours.
I have experienced a little girl in the basement of Devon building. There's a man named King in the basement of Mayflower building. And there's other spirits here that they moan and groan because not everybody here was able to speak.
This is the floor they said there's that one ghost.
One ghost? Which ghost? Emily is often referred to as one of the spirits believed to haunt Pennhurst Asylum. We're going up to the 3rd floor because there's a ghost, allegedly, named Emily up here. Well, that's what they say.
Emily had experiences here. A few years ago, actually upstairs in one of the old rooms, walking through as we've done a million times, and I swore there was someone in there. Well, if someone's there, oh no, they're not.
According to various paranormal accounts and legends, Emily is described as a young girl who was a patient at Pennhurst during its operation as a state school and hospital.
I do the Thursday night lives for the paranormal stuff.
Oh, you do paranormal too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So being able to communicate with the spirits, being able to be here with everybody and scaring people, it's always fun.
The stories surrounding Emily vary, but she is often portrayed as a playful, I want to go see, and mischievous spirit. The Pennhurst buildings are claimed to be some of the most haunted in the United States.
I've had to pull people out of buildings because they just fell down, and that's just ghost hunting. Here, the most magical things that have happened is little people screaming, running away. You're just walking by. A lot of our spirits do help. The little shadow that you thought you saw run by was not one of us.
Numerous paranormal investigations, tours, and personal accounts have contributed to Pennhurst's reputation as a hotspot for supernatural phenomena.
It's Spooky Kisses! This room scared me a lot. You know why? Because the guy said he was going to clone me. And guess who that looks like?
I can say that no one has offered to clone me before, but I think the world only needs one of me.
So everybody's lining up to get their makeup done, and they can do the makeup really fast, they told me. They can do 2 people at once, and they're just moving them in, moving them out, and they're getting everybody ready for tonight. It's gonna be crazy, and it's gonna be scary in here. It's gonna be really terrifying, I could tell.
As you can see, this resembles the backstage dressing rooms of many popular theater companies. And quite honestly, the level of effort to put on tonight's show should not be minimized. All aspects of nightly theater such as this requires to move like clockwork, and at Pennhurst Asylum, it's no different. In fact, with 200 actors, the stakes may be even higher. This Halloween haunted attraction is at the very top of its league. It's one of the nation's biggest and most famous haunts, notably for its history and national spotlight generated from the paranormal TV shows that have been made here, and the underlying controversy of its history.
Beautiful to look at.
You're beautiful, baby.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Sounds like my neighbor.
Really? I'd like to meet your neighbor. He sounds like a very pleasant individual.
It's a woman.
Oh, well, she sounds even more pleasant. Tell me, what's her situation?
Well, she's married.
That's okay, so am I.
Makeup is absolutely critical in the haunt industry. Because let's face it, nobody wants to be scared by a zombie that looks like it just rolled out of bed. Good makeup can make the difference between a mediocre experience or one that leaves a lasting impression on its visitors. With the right makeup, a scare actor can truly bring their character to life.
Try to make the makeup based off of like what location they are, and like also match the costumes. Like if they have blood on their costume, they get bloodied up. If they don't have any blood and they're like a clean doctor, just like, contoured makeup, kind of like on the lighter side. It also depends on the lighting of the room that they're in. If it's really dark, we need like heavy contour. Or if they're like outside, then they get like lighter contour.
Listen up, folks. This ain't your grandmother's makeup. Contouring makeup techniques are used to exaggerate facial features, adding depth and dimension to the character's appearance. Scare actors often use this technique to make their cheekbones more pronounced, their eyes appear sunken, and their noses look more crooked or pointed.
You're gorgeous. You look gorgeous, baby. I love it. She a heavy smoker, I take it.
Oh, by the way, scare actors like this one are the only people who can make you regret not wearing adult diapers in public.
He's like, stop, I don't sound like that. I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna be scared. I might unless I have my eyes closed because I'm screaming.
This guy sure can dance.
See, I'm a doctor, so I stay away from the nicotine products.
If you thought it was hard to get your kids to coordinate their outfits for a family photo, imagine doing the same thing with a group of scare actors dressed as doctors and nurses covered in fake blood and prosthetics. But when makeup artists work their magic and create a consistent look across multiple actors and props, it can make a huge difference in the overall experience. From twisted surgeons to demonic nurses, each actor is transformed into a terrifying character that adds to the overall atmosphere of this haunt.
We're at Pennhurst Asylum, and it's scary here. Even when nothing's on, it's just like, it's a very scary building.
There are 3 main haunted attractions at Pennhurst: the asylum, the morgue, and the Pennhurst tunnels, each of which has actors and props that will give even the bravest of souls a good scare. The asylum features escaped patients who are now running the place. You may well end up getting shock therapy, a lobotomy, or maybe, if you get lucky, just be put in a straitjacket or a padded cell. All kidding aside, this 2-story attraction is an intense experience. the actors give it everything they have. We found some of the medical staff who had previously been inmates seemed quite intent on performing an ad hoc limb replacement. The atmosphere is heightened by the blaring air raid sirens. The Pennhurst tunnels is a sprawling, interconnected network of underground passages.
Are you gonna say anything? Are you gonna look at me? No! Look at those fingertips of yours. I would love to have them on my wall. Look at me! No!
Which are thrilling and terrifying to navigate. That was crazy. That was scary. But the one funny thing that happened was they have people in there like security just in case you're in trouble and you want to get out and you can't take it. Well, anyways, I look over and there's a guy in like, you know, the day glow coat, and I was like, "Wah!" I screamed at him and he started laughing because I screamed at the guy in the day glow coat.
We very much strive to build a strong team environment. You know, a lot of places are like, oh, we should build a family. Oh, some people don't like their families. But I gotta tell you what, every successful team is a good, positive place to be. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for these people to work with each other, to reinforce each other, to build positivity and support each other.
This is Toodles!
I knew someone who worked here, and like they were all excited to like place me in a room and everything that I could like really experiment with and have fun with. So yeah, everyone here is super nice.
It's so much easier to help our actors grow when they feel like it's a place that they can grow. So we try to give them that situation. We want them to be successful. We want this to be a good experience. I don't ever want them to come and be like, oh, I gotta go to work this Saturday.
Absolutely. That's not fun.
That's not fun at all.
And they do a lot for us.
Like what, for instance?
Yeah. Well, we have like energy drinks back there that are just for free.
Energy drinks,
Yeah, and
I didn't know that. I've been buying my own. I want one.
Yeah, are they still here? Yeah.
We may provide some energy drinks. We also provide water, you know, and snacks and
All kinds of things. They treat their employees very nicely.
You got to take care of them because they are the
They are the lifeblood.
They are the lifeblood of our
The
mission.
Han actors are really, those are the ones that really, they work so hard.
So you put your glasses on. Can you not see like that? Not a thing?
It's too foggy.
Are they the big contacts?
No, they're the little ones.
The little ones.
Yeah.
Are you a dead person?
I'm a dead person
Oh my God.
in the boiler room.
You're gonna scare me. I know you're gonna scare me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pretty scary.
I'm actually the head actor here in the asylum.
Oh, cool.
I believe you interviewed my husband, Evan
Oh, I'm
Whitney,
sorry.
as well.
I probably did.
Yeah, Evan Whitney and I, we lead the asylum attraction.
I'm trying out a new character tonight for no reason other than
Had a blast doing it. I also did makeup for a short time while I was pregnant with our daughter.
it's based on the scene somebody is in. We'll give suggestions, but we let them take those suggestions and run with their actual character.
Do you guys ever get like stage fright or anything like that? Doing it? No, you. I haven't. Just because you guys are going to be scaring me. So this is really your second day here, in a way, right?
Day 3.
Day 3.
Yeah.
Day 3. Okay. Ooh, I'm sure you're going to scare me really bad.
That's the idea.
I just don't use all my energy the first couple hours, save it all the way to the end.
Save it to the end.
That's what I'm trained to do.
They come in with sore throats from screaming. They come in with sore bodies from jumping and running and putting forth this incredible effort to put on a great show for every one of our customers.
Every single time.
It's a marathon. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You gotta just keep going all night. I'm in one of the 2 dorm rooms. The dorm rooms usually have a bunch of people. Sometimes we're jumping between beds, doing jump scares out of corners.
And then the next night we ask them to do it again. And then the next night we ask them to do it again. And then they get a couple days off where they go work their real jobs. And then they come back and do it all over again. We owe them a lot. We do.
A lot of us, I mean, for me, I've been here for 7 years, like I said, and as you like progress here, being here, the more years you're here, you get new opportunities. Like we have an overnight ghost hunting, which a lot of our actors are now the lead paranormal experts on that. We do history tours during the day.
That's cool.
So, I mean, it's not like
just a haunt. Yeah.
No. We do all through the season. There's always something going on here.
And you're not allowed to feign mental disorders unless you have it. Like, you can't fidget and all this stuff unless you have, like, Tourette syndrome or something like that. So they do have a very big emphasis on, like, the respect of people that actually were...
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
We keep it very respectful.
We do actually do trainings like during the summer and everything. We have events and we come in. We have like handbook trainings, character development, stuff like that. And then we have like 2 weeks before we open, we have individual trainings with our lead actors.
But you guys have a lot of leeway about what costumes you can be or who you could be here, as long as it fits the environment?
We work with the costuming department. They help us.
Movement is a big training that we teach people on.
Look, we're having a pool party. Come on, it's so much fun. She's having a
Normally it's different because you want everything to look beautiful, right? Nice and clean, and this is complete opposite.
We do go through and talk it out with our management staff, like if there's a new character we want to bring in.
There's like 200 people, so out of the 200, how many people would you say are new?
Actors, I'd say we've probably got a solid 30 to 40 brand new actors this year.
I think I'm with either 2 other people or 3 other people tonight. We kind of switch up how many people are in there. I spend most of my time in a dark little corner and I wait till people come by and jump out there, and I have a lot of fun.
I'm just kind of sticking with what I was given, femboy nurse.
That's awesome.
I like it. I think it's really fun.
It's funny.
Spend time like learning about like how people were treated here. Like, I mean, I've watched the like documentary of when it was exposed, all of that kind of stuff. So being here is a really cool experience.
You guys just started this season, so you just really started. So how many days?
I have only worked 1 shift. This will be my second. Yeah.
Wow.
This is my first season, but I've been haunting since 2011.
I need a new body for this head.
I do accounting by day.
Oh, really?
So I'm very numbers oriented, very logically driven, but I've also been on stage.
2 heads are better than 1, aren't they?
I've sung, I've danced, I've acted for over 40 years now.
Do you know how to fix this?
No.
There's trapped in there. Come on. You know, get him out.
The jump scares are everywhere. As you are distracted looking at the amazing set design of the haunt, they are delivered as an intense experience.
My name is Alice Tate, and I've been working here for 10 years. Just the buildings, I mean, are incredible, and the sets are incredible, the people are incredible. So, you know, it's a privilege to be a part of management.
It's so much fun. Do a little experiment on you?
So I am the attraction lead for the morgue.
It's weird. I can take your eyes and then I can glue them to hands.
Character is on the interesting side.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, what do you mean by interesting?
I'm not so much of a high energy actor where, you know, commanding performance the entire room. I am more up close and personal.
Oh. No, no.
gosh, that's scarier. That's even scarier.
One thing that really stood out while at Pennhurst was just how detailed and well thought out all the different scenes were, and how the placement of the actors and their performances were integrated tightly into them. Some actors' haunting characters are products of mutant experiments that offer a unique sci-fi twist.
I'm on the front porch, so I'm the first person that people see. So my makeup look is they wanted me to look corpse-like. So I'm very pale. I have hollowed cheeks. And we also went with like an evil vibe because like I'm supposed to be mean. You may not touch the actors will touch you, but if you touch them back, you will leave. Is that clear? So we arch my eyebrows, we give me some like eyeliner, like dark lip as well.
Like me!
Spooky kisses make me shake all over. Spooky kisses make me shake all over.
There's a lot of people in there just ready to get you.
Oh, that's great.
They give you everything right in front of you.
They had pretty good food. I know that my photographer here, my producer and photographer, had a chili dog. He said it was pretty good.
I've had experiences with paranormal apparitions. I see shadows.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I go all over the country. I do this stuff.
I would definitely say
The mazes, because they like to pop around the corner.
the first one, the first building. That was probably the scariest because it was just so unexpected.
Yeah. There's a lot of people in there just ready to get you.
Spooky kisses make me shake all over.
We thought we should pause here for a minute. Time has passed, and life has evolved. But we must not forget the terrible history that once condemned vulnerable individuals to mass institutions. Nowadays, a younger generation comes to visit, and many of the staff members working here have disabilities themselves. They understand and recognize the importance of working at this estate. You can find out more about Pennhurst by taking a history tour, visiting the museum, or from the Pennhurst Memorial and Preservation Alliance. Their mission is crucial in protecting the history and memory of Pennhurst and to ensure that lessons learned are never forgotten, so that we may continue to strive towards a more inclusive and compassionate society.
That was amazing. It is long. It is scary. It is creepy. It is everything I thought it would be and more. I gotta tell you, this place is scary, even without the actors in it.
I thought she glued it on.
It's either real or it's very strong adhesive.
They have a lot of actors here. Is this on?
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, tons. Look at how many actors they have here. This is crazy.
I'm the PSA around here. We have 1 foot.
Uh-oh.
I had 6.
He'll probably lick me.
That's my go-to.
Yeah.
I'm a little jealous of the people that this is their first job, because for the rest of their life, they get to tell people.
Really scared. There's nobody to hide behind.
I'll be sure to scream at you.
Oh my God.
Come to one of our history tours. Like, that's how you visit Pennhurst 90% of the year. So I want people to know we're not just a world-class haunted attraction that's well worth going to.
You know, that's one of my fears, like if you're trapped in a place like jail or an insane asylum, that's always freaked me out.
I think I brought it up, but we probably won't use it, and I just brought it up. But Pennhurst was the only one that scared you.
Of all the haunted houses I've ever gone to, it gave me the creeps. Yes, it did. Just driving in there before everyone went to the event.
I would hate that, especially this place. Oh my God, this is like monstrous.
Is that to numb your throat?
Oh no, that's to sterilize the foot when people get the toe jam.
Never even occurred to you that you were scary. I don't want the toe jam. And now look at you now.
I just want to thank you for joining me, and I really think that you should check out Pennhurst Asylum Haunted Attraction.
I just need you to tell me, like, the best joke that you got.
I'm trying to cut down.
He's a little salty.
Further experimentation is required. Hold still, this is gonna get a little weird.
No!